Alright, back again with It Chapter 2, the 2019 sequel to It Chapter 1 from 2017. So Pennywise the Clown returns back to Derry, Maine, causing havoc once again 27 years later. Once again played by Bill Skarsgård, Pennywise the Clown is a little different this time than he was in the first one. A little more psychological, a little bit more devious. He definitely seemed to be enjoying himself in this particular iteration. All of the Losers Clubs, well, all but one, come back. So you've got Bill returning, this time played by James McAvoy. Beverly, played by Jessica Chastain. Richie Tozier, played by Bill Hader. Isaiah Mustafa is playing Mike this time around. Jay Ryan as Ben. James Ranson as Eddie. And The Late Stan by Andy Bean. As I mentioned in the previous video regarding the first movie, I do prefer the first to the second, but the second movie on rewatch was better than I remembered. I especially loved Bill Hader's portrayal of Richie. He was probably one of the highlights of the movie. James McAvoy always does a fantastic job. I appreciate him in pretty much everything that he's in. Generally speaking, this was just a ton of fun to watch. Again, everything I said about the previous movie pretty much stands true. I love the linear timeline, although, again, even in the older movies, or the older movie and the older, or the book that it's based on, jumping back and forth, the adults were always at risk because, you know, there is no future to see that they make it out of this. We didn't know, so the fear is always there. And these characters are more likable in this iteration than I think they were in the original. But gotta admit, I liked the old Richie as well. So maybe I'm just biased to a sarcastic asshole. Go figure. Generally speaking, though, the graphics hold up really well. The effects, I especially love, like, before this movie came out, I was like, you know, love the new Pennywise. You know, he's really scary. He's not Tim Curry. And the downside is that he is scary. How the hell is a kid gonna fall for this stuff? And immediately in this movie, like I think the second death, there's this little girl who has like a wine stain scar on her face, or wine stain birthmark, that Pennywise tries to kill. And she immediately sees him, is like, oh, fuck that. Tries to go the other direction, and Pennywise starts crying. And she's concerned because she's a nice kid. Hey, what's wrong? Oh, everybody just always makes fun of how I look, and just gets those hooks into her. And I was like, oh my god, you devious prick. It was so good. I was absolutely just stunned by how convincing he was able to just wrap his noodle around what she would find sympathetic, and then immediately ate her because, you know, he's still a monster clown. It was amazing. It completely uprooted my, yeah, well, the Tim Curry version's better because, you know, obviously he's likable and kids wouldn't be scared by him. Yeah, that may be true, but Skarsgård's Pennywise absolutely can fit the bill when he wants to. So that was cool. I really appreciated that. Generally speaking, it was just a good movie, better than I had remembered. It was also kind of cool seeing Stephen King in the movie. That was kind of neat that he was the pawn shop owner. So, okay, cool, cameo, nice. But generally speaking, this movie really held up better than I remembered. I still like the first one better, but if you're watching both of them, they're both fantastic films, absolute quality. I mean, hate to say it, I still do like the first one. I know I keep saying that, but this one's absolutely worth your time. And if you saw the first one, you might as well watch this one, especially since I think both of them are available on Amazon Prime. Also available on HBO Max and apparently Hulu, although I have Amazon Prime, so it was very easy for me to watch it. So if you want to check it out, you can do it that way. Also, I'm pretty sure brick and mortar stores have them available at times. Probably gonna have to wait till Christmas or more likely Halloween to be able to actually watch them properly. But That's always available. So I know this was a little bit more free-formed, kind of like the video that went up yesterday. If you like this, let me know. I can kind of ramble a little bit, but it's a lot less edits for me because normally I have kind of a monotone voice when I'm not just talking. So there you go. But if you like this video, then let me know. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'm going to try to make these a little more often and try to do a little bit more in general. Let me know how I'm doing. Tell me what you'd like to see me review in the future. I just did a review yesterday for the 1956 Invasion of the Body Snatchers by request. So I've got a couple more things that have been requested that'll be going up in the next 2 weeks. But after that, my schedule's free. So if there's something you'd like to see me be an idiot about, then go right ahead, drop a line, tell me what you'd like me to, what you think I would think, or what I will think, whatever. I don't know. That didn't make any sense. Anyway, until next time, make sure you check up on your friends and family, make sure everybody's doing all right, and we'll see you at the movies. Take care, guys.